Alrighty traders, hello everybody, hello. So the theme of this video for you guys is when the market is too far away from the MA, run away. See, trading is all about, firstly, the thing about trading, right? Trading is all about obviously understanding the patterns that do really well, right? So if you're a trader, the number one thing I can absolutely say to you is this. If you are not focusing on trading consistently every day, the same setups, you are gambling, you are part of the bottom 50% of society, and you're going to stay there. I'm saying that not from an arrogant point of view, but I was once part of the bottom 50%. And I'm seeing so many traders that are doing that, right? They're opening up their charts, say, let's see let's see what I feel like is a good trade today. If you want to stay part of the bottom 50%, keep doing that. But if you want to start to emulate success, and that's why trading's so hard for a lot of people, right? Because guess what? For me, it's the same thing every single day. But there we go, little mindset scroll there. But to the techniques today, one of the things that I do say is that trading to me is all about not only understanding the patterns that do really well, right? But also, to me, trading is all about having the warning signs to say, I need to run away, right? And when the market's and one of the best things I do say is putting on a moving average on the charts. And when the market gets too far away from the MA, it's time to run away, right? And so let me share this with you here. The number one thing I can say to you guys, whether you're looking for longs or whether you're looking for shorts, this one thing here is the biggest warning sign to say, don't do it. Don't go long, don't go short, run away, right? Because let's bring this up here. So I'm looking at the markets right now, and I've been looking at my trading platform here, and just, trading is so amazing, guys. Trading is so amazing. What's amazing for me now, right? Trading, as I'm bringing this up here, it's amazing for me now because I spent 20 years like really figuring out the right mind frame, the right approach. How do I think about my trading, system strategies, trade management techniques? It's much better for me right now, right? If you do need some help with that, guys, then I'm actually closing down soon my 2025 coaching program where you're with me every week for the entire year. And if you'd like more hand-holding, more guidance, more coaching on a week-by-week basis to make sure you're understanding the strategies, mindset, techniques, and I'm holding your hand through the entire year, then go to getjohnshelp.com right now. You can see all the details on there. Go fill out the application form, and I will speak to you real soon. I'm actually about to close that down because it's for the entire year, so I'm about to close it down. So this may be one of the last chances you get to apply for the coaching program. But one thing I do say, and one of the big things that I'm seeing right now when it comes to these markets, and the reason why I'm bringing this video for you, is one, I do see this happening time and time again. If I bring up gold here, right? So as you can see here, if I'm looking at gold, and one of the biggest mistakes that we see, that I see with a lot of traders they're doing, is just not understanding how markets work, right? And let's just keep it really simple. How does an actual market work? How do we get how does the market actually flow? So because understanding this one simple thing, right, then you can start to say, right, how does the market work? It goes up, and there's a period of time that it comes back down, right? Up and down. You can see that this is all the market does. It's up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But one of the things that you may understand that, but when are you looking to get into a trade? Well, I'm looking to get into a trade up here and up here. After it's done what? Shazam, right? And then a lot of amateur traders, because they don't understand what I just said there, they're waiting for the market to go up for a period of 1, 2, 3 months or a couple of weeks. They're waiting for the confirmation from the YouTubes, and then they get in and then they lose money, right? No, wrong. Now, check this out. How I utilize this, and there's obviously a system and process. This is one of the reasons why I personally wait for these periods here first, okay? But check this out. Whenever we do go through these moves, either up or down, right? Up or down. I have noticed that, one, we do notice after the market goes up for quite a bit of time, we're going to go through one of these corrections, right? But theme of this video, when the market's too far away from the MA, run away, right? So, as you can see here, but even by looking at gold, that firstly, as the market goes up through here, there's going to come a period of time to where it's going to run out of steam to the upside and we're going to get the what? The pullback. That also goes inside of not only have we been going up for quite some time, but now we're too far away from the MA. Time to run away, right? Now, again, we're looking at a weekly chart here. And same thing, up, 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 up. And as we start to get too far away from the MA, time to run away, right? This is if you're looking for entry signals on the long side, right? So this gives you a warning bell to stay away, And I promise you this, if you just understand that one simple thing, see, one of the things, if you just understand that one simple thing, I promise you, you'll cut your losses down by half, right? Just by understanding that one simple thing, because I guarantee you when you're going to get, and it happens all the time, guys, as a coach, right? As a coach, I see it happen all the time. Just recently, someone brand new to my coaching program this year, so he's only been with me for, for a couple of weeks now. Everyone does it, right? They get into the trade after the market's already made a really big move. It's one of the biggest mistakes that I'm seeing most traders make, because this is a weekly chart here. But what are people doing? Let's bring this over here. What are people doing? Let me bring this over here. Let me bring this down to here, right? So traders are looking for what I just said there. And the most important part to do this on is the weekly chart, okay? Because as you can see, when we do get this, traders are trying to go long up here and even maybe long here, right? They're trying to go long there, but guess what? Look how far we've been going up. This here is right there. So notice how far. And one of the biggest mistakes is that you're not looking at the weekly chart to see where are we in the overall move of things. Because the market's like an energy field. The market makes a move up or down. And if we get too far away, that to me, because the market's like an energy field, right? When the market goes up, it's using energy, using energy, using energy, using energy, using energy. And I promise you that a lot of people, if you look at a full tank of fuel, right? This is 100. Oh, the market's they've got a full tank of fuel. Let's go for a long trip. And this is 0, right? We've run out. We need to go refuel. This is refueling. Well, most people are waiting for this to get to maybe the 70, maybe 80% mark. Then they're getting in. And yeah, they get a little up move, but then they're going to do this. And they got in up here. They're like, oh, why did the market keep going up? I watched this YouTube video and then the market said it's going to go bum, 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 bum. No. Right? What is this? Two things. One, how does the market work? It goes up for a while. Right? So if we have been going up, in this case here, this went up about, what's that? About 3 months or more, the market's going to go through a pullback, right? It's going to go through a sideways period. That's how markets work, right? That's why for me personally, whenever I'm getting into a trade, and I did have 2 trades, I traded right here. Right here is when the market started breaking out. That's when I got into a trade and I got out up here. And then there was another real short-term trade, which was right here. Right? So, but I was not looking for a trade up here, and I'm not looking for a trade right now. Well, because one, that doesn't meet my rules, but then also secondly, it's because we're going through now that refueling phase. But now that's not the topic of this video. The topic of this video is when the market gets too far away from the MA, run away. And as you can see, we get too far away. And this happens on the up and also the down, right? So even if we're in a downward phase, I'm just looking for a downward phase here. You can see here, look at this. When we get too far away from the MA, we get a pullback to it. Too far, get a pullback. Too far, pullback, right? So there's no black and white. It's like how far away? It's like there's no black and white, right? But when the market gets too far away from the MA, run away. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because good old Bitcoin. Bittercoin. Why is Bittercoin rolling over? Right? Why is Bitcoin rolling over? Why are we getting this drop to the downside? You've been watching my videos for the last few weeks. What have I been saying? The number one thing I've been saying is what? When the market gets too far away from the MA, it's time to run away. When the market gets too far away from the MA, it's now time for a pullback for those to come together. Because if you look at history, history gives you a guidance on what is likely to happen. And that is when we get too far away from the moving average and we've had a really big vertical move like this here right now, it's time for some equilibrium. It's time for the drop. It's time for, well, it's a pullback, right? And also, as you can see, we're also getting what? We're also getting a head and shoulder formation right now, right? Came down, came back up. Here we go. Boom, to the downside, right? So I would say if I'm looking at any, let me actually see if I can, now I'm talking about Bitcoin. Let's see if there's any areas that I can notice. Okay. Maybe, I know this sounds pretty crazy, guys, but maybe, just maybe, we're going to get down to this level down here somewhere. Well, that's the major level, isn't it? I'm just trying to see some major levels. Yeah, no. I definitely want to be long Bitcoin right now. Let me go to here. And again, guys, this is not Bitcoin. This is how markets work, right? Because the reason why I showed you gold, because I want to show you any market out there. If you're looking at a daily chart right now and you're looking to get into a trade, look at the weekly chart and say, is it too far away from the MA? If you're looking to go long and the market's too far away on the upside, it's a warning sign to say if you do get into it, it's going to be a very short-term trade, might last you for a couple of days to a week. It's definitely not going to be a big mover for a month or more, right? Just understanding these concepts. So if I'm looking at, and then looking at this level here, where may this pull back to? Let's see if I can clone. Oh, look at that. It just broke out, didn't it? False breakout to the upside. Now we're pulling back into the downside. So maybe 50% Fibonacci for you guys that follow the Bitcoin. 50% Fibonacci. Yeah, this thing's probably going to get hammered, guys. I'm telling you right now. This thing is probably going to get hammered. Man, yeah. So I would not want to be long Bitcoin right now. So anyway, traders, that is it for me today. Once again, traders, if you do need some help and you are serious, if you are committed to making this year the breakthrough year that you need, then allow me to coach you, okay? I've been through the last 20 years, I've been through the ups and downs and the cycles. And if you're looking to condense the next, 20 years of learning in the next 12 months, or so there's two different things, right? You can invest in coaching with me and I can shortcut the process, or you can not invest and keep going by yourself and it may take you 10 years to figure out. It's up to you what you want to do.